best damn podcast, the best damn town. You wanna get up, get ready to get down. With its big wide sky and the wild river Thames, if you wanna go, we can take you there to Great Falls, Montana.
Welcome to the greatest damn town in Montana, Great Falls. I'm Rebecca Ingham.
I'm Shannon Newth.
And we're No Damn Experts. You brought some experts in on something today.
Do their shirts give you any indication?
Yeah, but we don't have any video components, so not
I'm just
their people.
asking you, not
but
our
also,
viewers,
okay,
listeners.
FYI, the calendar invite said Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I don't know, went to New York, got some people, and brought them here. So I'm excited
I don't know
learn.
their backstories. Maybe they are from New York. Yeah. And I wish I could play the intro song, Ghostbusters.
We'd
for this. So
probably
everyone
get
just
some royalty issues there.
So
but
just imagine Ghostbusters playing in your head. We have Great Falls Ghostbusters in studio today. James and Chris, welcome to our No Damn Experts.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
So I really got to know some basics. How long have you been in existence, and is the Great Falls Ghostbusters in an abandoned building that you converted? And are you driving around in a hearse or some other type of Volkswagen?
You will know when James is driving around.
Yeah, I'm impossible to spot. I used to have a older 2009 Impreza that was dressed up at the Ecto One.
Okay.
That unfortunately succumbed to some mechanical issue, so it's benched right now.
Oh, sad day.
But I do have a nice bright green, slime green Crosstrek that's almost impossible to miss with Slimer license plates and
I
Slimer
have seen
decals.
it.
Yep.
Slime green. I love
Yep.
that description.
The official color code is plasma yellow, but it's slime green.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Okay. How long you been in existence? Is it an old warehouse?
What is Great Falls Ghostbusters?
My question's
Oh.
first.
Well, I thought that was what you were getting at. No. Oh, sorry.
So-
Don't answer what you are. Never mind.
So we're not in an abandoned warehouse yet, but we're working up on that.
Okay.
As far as being in existence, unofficially about 8 years.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it all kind of started off. I've been a huge fan of the movies for a while. I had an old '96 Legacy that was kind of in the right body style of the Ecto One. I wanted to get a custom license plate, and Ecto One happened to be available, and so I just kind of leaned into it.
Nice.
And it just developed from there. I started dressing the car up more. Was living in an apartment complex, couldn't do trick or treating, so I started doing trunk or treats.
Oh, cool.
And then it just kind of developed. We formed officially as Great Falls Ghostbusters about 6-ish years ago, roughly.
Yeah, I'd say 6.
Yeah, and then just last September, we actually pulled the trigger and became a proper 501c3.
Oh, wow.
You're all fancy and official
Yep.
now.
Look at that. Real official stuff. Okay, so now Shannon's question, what are you? And then my question's going to be, we want to know about you individually, everything there is to know about you guys.
So like I said, we're a 501c3, so we help out around town however we can using costume work. So, I mean, if you see two or three random guys walking around Walmart in jumpsuits in the middle of December, that's us.
That's
Well,
fantastic.
Probably us. Might be the military base. Who knows? If we got proton packs, that's us. But we help out around town.
How should, I'm diverting us here. If somebody sees you walking around in the suit, how should people approach you?
Run away?
Just run up to you?
Yeah, you run up. I mean,
Run
we
up,
usually
hug you,
have...
and hope that it's actually like a military colonel that they're running up to.
Oh, that'd be a fun story to tell back at base. But yeah, I mean, usually I have, some stickers on me. I'm always happy to, talk to people who spot us around. Usually we don't don the full flight suit as soon as we have to, and especially with it being 91 degrees outside, they stay in the closet right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you catch us out and about, say hi. We usually have some stickers around to give out, stuff like that. So
Anything from nice shirt to I'm a big fan of the series.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
Did you want to tell that nice shirt story?
I would love to. So I'm also a fan of the series.
Yeah.
On the 25th anniversary of the original
All
film.
the series? All of it? Like, including the female revision of the Ghostbusters?
I mean, it has its speed bumps, but
Okay.
I love it all.
Okay, sounds good.
I mean, no franchise is perfect. I'm a comic book fan.
Yeah.
I've seen
You
good
understand that.
years, I've seen bad years. But
Okay.
on the 25th anniversary of the original film, James and I drove down to Helena. I didn't have my full uniform yet. James was fully decked out, top to bottom, had the uniform, had the proton pack, knee pads, the whole shebang. I'm just dressed very similar to how I am now, except I had a glow-in-the-dark Ghostbusters shirt.
Okay.
So we'd been driving nonstop. We get to the theater, we get our tickets, both got to use the restroom. We walk out. A little boy with his father sees us both, looks at us both, dead in the eyes, and says, "Nice T-shirt" to me.
So just ignore, like, I don't know what this
Completely
guy's got
ignored me,
going
yeah.
on.
And his dad was so ashamed.
The kicker
That's
was we walk away and the
hilarious.
dad turns around, just mouths, "I'm so sorry" to me as we're walking away.
James puts all this work into it, and I just came with a
For the
fan
T-shirt.
shirt. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Okay, I want to learn about. I know I keep derailing us from the original question. Your suits, like. Where do you get it from? How do you compile all this stuff? Is it like an honorary? You're wearing a shirt that says president. Are you the only one that gets to wear like the full garb?
No, so the shirt I'm wearing right now, just standard button up, kind of like the informal uniform. Got my name and position on my left breast, our logo on my right shoulder, and then of course on the back, which for the
Great Falls
viewers won't be too
Ghostbusters.
awesome,
in
but
green.
got a nice green Great Falls Ghostbusters on my shoulders as well. So this is kind of the informal. Want to be nice and presentable. I'm going to be getting Chris one here as well, but then
I
of
was
course
like, so
Chris
is
has.
Chris
Your
considered
company
not
logo
presentable?
wear.
Yeah, this is the formal wear. I was going to wear my T-shirt, but lo and behold, couldn't find it, so
Oh,
I figured
okay.
I'd
Yeah.
wear this one. But yeah, so it's kind of stages. That's kind of the T-shirts are
Yeah.
our fan interactions. This one's kind of the nice, please give us money interaction situation, and then the jumpsuits are full event stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mine actually, unfortunately, cost me quite a bit of money. I am 6'4". So the original jumpsuits were actually fighter pilot jumpsuits.
Oh.
And because
Not a lot of 6'4" fighter pilots.
Yeah.
no, there are not. So I actually purchased mine from a company called Magnolia. They are a fantastic company. They do a bunch of other stuff for Star Wars, Star Trek, all the big
Okay.
nerd fandoms. And I purchased a bespoke suit from them that cost me about $300.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So I wear that suit whenever I can for obvious reasons.
Right.
Yep.
You've made the
Investment. Yeah, exactly.
I have to go back. So is there no ghost fighting that happens with the Great Falls Ghostbusters?
Not officially.
Okay.
Yet.
Yet. Give us a chance. We'll find something.
We both are casually interested in the subject, so
Okay.
if a local presented us with a issue, we'd at least investigate it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah.
have a question. Ghost fighting? What are we talking
Ghost
about?
busting, like when you go
Oh.
suck the ghosts into the
Okay.
little.
I don't know if they're
cube.
like you're pinning one ghost against the other ghost and or amongst
Quick, write that down, Chris.
Yeah, that's
I
an
mean, it could be.
untapped market. So
or
I've seen the movie.
Or
There's been
amongst
some
the
fighting.
Ghostbusters, they're like fighting in their suits. I just wanted
Yeah.
to clarify.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, kind of a nice segue there. Speaking of fighting amongst the Ghostbusters, the Ghostbusters themselves, the actual organization, is phenomenally helpful to each other. So obviously, the actual IP itself is owned by Sony now, and Sony actually has its own subdivision called Ghost Corps, which actually handles the Ghostbusters franchise.
Oh.
And they are incredibly supportive of all the Ghostbuster franchises across not only the states but the globe. One such way they actually helped is they have a project called Ghostbusters Gives Back, where each group can choose what charity they want to support, and then Sony will make a matching donation to the Starlight Foundation up to $150,000 is what it is this year.
Wow.
Wow.
That's really cool.
So you got Sony backing us up. Again, like I mentioned earlier, we are a 501c3. All the other 501c3s, we're all together on a Discord chat so we can, pick each other's brains, get the best ideas, just kind of camaraderie between groups across the states.
So you're kind of a franchise or subsidiary of a larger. This isn't something you just like.
Oh, yeah.
This would be cool. Like this is established, and
Yep.
you're part of a broader network of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of an informal, broader network. So, I mean, of course, you'll hear us refer back to home office on a regular basis, jokingly referring back to the firehouse in New
Yeah,
York City.
yeah.
Even though technically Ghost Corps is headquartered in LA. But it's just kind of an informal, tongue-in-cheek joke at that
Yeah.
point in time. But yeah, there's 34 total 501c3s in the States.
Oh,
So
I had no idea. That's
And
cool.
Each one has their own regional logo.
Okay.
James actually designed this one after many iterations
Yep.
and
Yeah.
based it off our city flag. I think he did a fantastic job.
Oh,
Oh.
cool.
Good. I thought maybe it was just blue and gold for the MSU Bobcats.
Well, I will say that as an alum.
But I mean, city flag makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well done.
That's cool though that you thought to incorporate
Yeah.
that into the logo.
yeah, and each one has, like Chris was saying, each franchise, which as a side note, 334 across the entire globe registered that we know of.
Wow.
238 in the States. Each one has their own variation of it. Like Alabama's is the state of Alabama. My personal favorite's always the Last Frontier Ghostbusters. They have a moose and bear on their patch wearing the Ghostbusters regalia.
Nice.
Oh,
Just a bunch of fun stuff, but they always incorporate either their locale or their state somewhere into the patch.
and they
cool.
do all of you have the same primary objective?
Yeah. I mean, primarily, we're all helping out the communities in which we serve. Each one, might change how they do that. We primarily focus on, youth engagement to some degree, but we'll help out with, we've done events for pets, we've done events for, food pantries, things like that in the past.
Worked
So,
with the YWCA.
Yep, working with YWCA. So we've done a couple things. And like I said, we're still a relatively green 501, so we're still reaching out, branching out, and stuff like that. But ultimately, it boils down to just helping the communities in which we live.
That's cool. What does Halloween look like for you guys?
Absolute chaos.
Yeah. It's a very busy night for a Ghostbuster.
Yeah. So, like I mentioned earlier, this all started off with trunk or treat. So we still do trunk or treat events around town. Last year, we spent about $700 of crowdsourced money to buy candy for 1,738 kids we saw
Wow.
between 3 different events.
That's
yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
This year, we're kind of bolstering up. We're getting ready. We have 2 confirmed events on Halloween itself. We'll be at the Rainbow downtown at the same time as the Safe Trick or Treating Downtown works. So we'll have a trunk or treat happen in their parking lot.
Okay.
The residents in the building themselves will also be able to participate and
Cool.
see some kids in costumes. So it's kind of a nice kind of handshake between all 3 groups.
Yeah, that's fun.
And we're still working on the exact details and the date, the time, all that. It should be the Saturday before, but we're also going to be helping out with the Spooktacular at the Lewis and Clark Center as well.
Oh yeah,
So
neat.
Okay. So let's dive into James and Chris. Who are you? How long have you been in Great Falls? I am just guessing you're not old enough to have seen the movie when it first came out, but I'm not good at judging age. So
Yeah.
let's start with your journey
Who are
to
you?
this day.
No.
You want to go first?
Sure. So I've actually lived in Great Falls about 2/3 of my life. Oddly enough, I was born and raised in California. Please don't hold it against me. Moved up
We
here.
love our
'cause-
California friends.
Oh, we
so
do.
You're in good company.
Yep.
Good, good. So ironically, we moved up here because my mom missed snow. We moved up here, and the same day we're unpacking, it started snowing in my neighborhood back in
California.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, how funny.
Yeah. So lived here for a bit. Went to Washington for a bit during middle school and high school. Decided to come back here because why not? It's the greatest town.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And been here ever since. As far as your comment about not being quite old enough, I was -6 when it came out. So,
Yeah.
but it's one of those things. Like how can you hate Ghostbusters? It's just a great
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
Oh, 100%. And even though I'm going to say it this way, even though it doesn't really stand the test of time, like the animation, all the
Yep.
graphic things that they do, it's pretty clunky, but it is still a great movie. It's not like you watch it and go, I can't even pay attention because it's awful. It's
Yep.
really still just
Classic.
a fun story.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There are some issues with some of the special effects for sure.
And some of it is down to the reproduction on DVD or Blu-ray. Some of those didn't transfer the effects just right.
Oh,
That also
Well,
makes
and then you
sense.
also get the fun of so there's actually 2 Ghostbusters. There was a Ghostbusters cartoon that was 2 guys and a gorilla.
oh,
Yeah. So they actually had the rights to that first, and so that's why there's a lot of weird kind of things don't feel quite right in the movies because they had to double shoot certain things until they got the permission to use Ghostbusters.
Oh, okay.
So
And when they finally released the cartoon, they had to legally call it the real Ghostbusters to differentiate from the Gorilla Ghostbusters.
Yep.
Wow, I did not know all of these things.
So some fun production history for you.
Yeah, no, I love it. I nerd out about that kind of stuff.
So -6 when it came out.
Yeah.
Ran to the theaters as soon as you could to watch it, or was your first?
I mean, just about, yeah. I mean, I think I probably watched it. I think when I actually moved to Montana. I was a fiend for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. When I was a
Okay.
kid, it was my go-to. Like, my parents, like, we need to keep him in a room for more than 5 minutes. And they throw that on. I killed 6 or 7 VHS tapes, and I think they figured out that was another good one for me once we went through copy number 7 of Willy Wonka. And just, yeah, I mean, like you said, it's one of those movies you can't... The effects haven't held up too great, but the comedy's still there.
Yeah. Are you a graduate of any of the schools here in Great Falls, or did you
So-
graduate somewhere else?
I did go to school here. I actually went to, back when it was still the College of Technology, I went there for sustainable energy. Didn't quite pan out, unfortunately. Just, yay, having to adult, didn't get my full degree.
Life. Yeah.
Yep, exactly. But I did go to school here, both high school and, some technical school.
Okay.
Nice.
Are you a wrestler or a
Wrestler, yep.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Anything else to share? Did you do any armed robbery or trying to break
I
of
feel
the
like admitting to that on a recording is a bad idea. But
Probably. Yeah, that's smart.
no, I mean, like, I think the biggest thing is, you see me drive around my car, like, oh, yeah, he's a huge nerd. So, I mean, that's a big thing. Yeah.
Chris is shocked.
But
my
yeah, so-
husband told me, was it probably 10 or 11 years ago, I was hanging out with a friend of mine from high school, and I went to the restroom and I came back and they were talking about something, and I go, what are you guys talking about? And my husband turns to me and goes, we were just discussing how big of a nerd you are. And I'm like, I'm not a nerd. I'm super cool. And he goes, no, you're really kind of a nerd. Like the data you love to spew and all that
You
other
do
stuff.
love
And I'm
data.
like,
Nerds are cool now.
and I said, well, data's just fun. Like, I don't know. Whatever. I'll be a nerd if that means that, because it's cool to be a nerd. So,
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
When did you first get interested in Ghostbusters? I mean, you went and saw the movie as soon as you could as a child.
Yeah,
But like,
so,
what
I
was
mean-
appealing to you about it?
I think, like I said earlier, it's kind of a situation like no one actively hates Ghostbusters. Like it's like sure there's some people it's not their favorite movie. It's kind of one of those take it or leave it. But I can't think of anybody who's actively like anti Ghostbusters. And it's just one of those situations where it's a household name. It's easy to recognize. It's a fun franchise all around, and the humor just is timeless. It really
Yeah.
is.
And for me, I was a spooky kid.
Yeah.
I got into the paranormal and creatures and all sorts of ghosts and ghoulies as a kid. Ironically, for being a big scaredy cat as a child, but Ghostbusters always appealed to me because of both that and to me it was basically the American dream. These guys had a very niche set of skills and
Yeah.
they were able to do something to help their community and the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cool way to look at it. Yeah.
So, Chris, are you a Great Falls kid?
I am born and raised here.
Ooh.
Actually met James my sophomore year at CMR
Oh, you've known each other a while then.
for an age and a half.
Yeah.
Wow, that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've stayed friends ever since then.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay, so how did you get involved with Ghostbusters?
Well, I mean, like I said, James and I are longtime friends.
Yeah.
We hang out pretty regularly, and I love Ghostbusters too. And actually, my mother was the former director of the local YWCA, so I have a lot of
Okay.
interest in charity and community
Yeah.
support. And when James proposed the idea, I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Is that okay to say?
Yeah.
you
Okay.
can say that. Yeah.
Okay.
Hell and damn are good ones.
Okay. I'll say hell yeah a lot. So.
So do you guys have you gotten requests, or do you just randomly show up at the hospital sometimes to
So-
surprise some of the kids in there, or
We
seniors?
haven't. I feel the senior ones might be pushing it a bit too much. But we haven't got any formal requests like that yet. But
Okay.
I mean, we're always welcome to the idea of that. We actually, again, going back to the Ghostbusters Give Backs initiative, Starlight itself is actually heavily involved with children's hospitals. What
Okay.
they do is they provide games, toys, video games through the idea of, smiling is the best medicine to help their stays last a little bit better.
Yeah.
LA Ghostbusters, actually, they were, because they're right next to where Ghost Corps is, was actually able to work out with Starlight directly and actually donated and went to the hospitals in full regalia with Ghostbusters themed smocks for the kids.
Oh, cool.
So we've been talking with the Starlight rep, who is also from LA, about all this and the potentiality of maybe getting something going for one of the groups here in Montana that actually support it. I think our closest hospital within the Starlight network is in Helena.
Okay.
So it's on our radar. It's something we want to do at some point in time, but we haven't gotten a formal request yet.
Wow. Have you gotten any requests or desire, maybe is the better word, to perform wedding ceremonies in your Ghostbusters outfits?
I mean, I am a registered officiant. I don't know about James.
Perfect. Hey. Well, that's
So if
convenient.
we
Yeah,
did
Father,
get a
Son, Holy Spirit.
request, I legally could.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's convenient.
Yeah.
Well, I just know that there's some people who want to do fancy barn weddings and other people who want to do something a little
little
more fun and exciting than a barn or a field, in the middle of August when it's 100 degrees. Each their own. I'm not saying one way or the other,
I
but
mean, I'm sure we could find a cool abandoned warehouse
Yes.
to set a wedding.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
yeah.
That would be a fun themed wedding.
It would be.
I like it. Yeah.
See, I come up with great ideas.
We'd have to have ecto cooler cocktails, though. I mean, that's a
Of
given.
course.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, you would
Yeah.
have to you'd have to make sure the bride and groom were really all in, like
Oh, yeah.
not just
Yeah.
halving this.
Yeah.
Some slime jello shots and beakers.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
perfect.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got a whole theme. Yeah. You
Yeah.
figured out all the details.
a
I love it.
hologram dancing slime that everyone
Ooh.
could dance around instead of that 360 thing.
Yeah.
I mean, James is incredibly tech savvy. He could probably figure that out.
Nice. Well, there you go. New project for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question. So you have your Ghostbusters car when it's
Yep.
operational. Have you seen the Jurassic Park vehicle around town?
Yes.
Do you pair up or do you fight?
We haven't paired up yet because I know it was recently for sale not too terribly long ago, and I think it'd be a fun thing to do because it goes through the rounds on a regular basis. There's that one meme that's of the Mystery Machine and the Ecto One at a gas station saying, "What's going down that they both need to be here?"
That's
The
amazing.
world isn't coming to an end.
Yep.
right.
Yeah. No, it'd be fun
That's
to do it,
fantastic.
definitely.
Yeah.
Not against it, but like I said, it's a situation where it's between hands, I think, right now. But
Yeah.
if you're listening, we're game.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. We're both fans of that franchise.
Yeah. I just there's just such fandom around both franchises
Yep.
and all of that. So I'm like,
And
Are
team you
you
up.
movie buffs in general or just into certain kinds of movies?
oh, I am 100% a movie buff. I'm
Yeah.
constantly just dragging James and his partner along to go see movies all the time.
You
That's
said-
actually what I got my degree at
Oh, nice.
MSU Bozeman, is film and film studies.
Cool.
Yeah.
God, MSU.
You said you were a comics guy, so are you like a DC or a Marvel or both?
Both,
Ooh.
all.
Yeah, all of them.
I read the indie stuff.
Yeah.
I actually do some reviews for a website called pophorror.com.
Cool.
So I read it all.
Awesome.
Wow.
Favorite Ghostbuster, like original Ghostbuster character.
Like here's where the thing comes in. My favorite one is probably Zedmore, just because I love the street smart angle he's got going on, and of course you can't beat the whole. If there's enough money or there's a steady paycheck, I'll believe in anything. Like you can't trump that line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I personal favorite's probably going to be Egon because I mean I'm kind of the Egon of the group. 3D printing proton packs and ghost traps and whatnot. So I mean, even the shirt I'm wearing, I did the embroidery on this one as well. So I mean it's 99% all in house. So
Yeah. Nice.
the Egon is definitely me.
Nice.
And we do have that in common. Zedmore, Ernie Hudson is easily my favorite of the original four. But if we're talking personalities, I think I'm probably the Venkman Ray of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of schmoozy, kind of cheesy.
Every group needs one of those.
Oh,
yeah.
I couldn't tell you the names of them until I was watching the movie again.
Yeah. Same. I literally, as we're sitting here, I'm like, I could not tell you last time I saw it, but I'm really wanting to go watch it again now.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I've seen the like updated female cast version, and I love Chris Hemsworth, and he was in that one. But yeah.
Oh, he was so funny in that.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like the perfect role, and you're like, oh, this is gonna be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
the pretty dumb.
The glasses gag is always my favorite thing. Just, there's no lenses in those.
My cat, the dog.
Yeah. I got to go watch all of them again now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Particular things that you want to, besides getting kids excited, those type of things. What are some other things that you want to be doing to give back to the community?
I mean, get outside of Halloween is the big one.
Sure.
But I mean, like they go hand in hand, obviously. But we're branching out. We've helped out with Toys for Tots in the past.
Okay.
Last year, we actually were able to raise $1,000 for them.
Okay.
Year
Wow.
before that, we went grocery shopping. We went toy shopping in the middle of December, which was fun because here's 3 random Ghostbusters walking through Walmart in Great Falls in the middle of December.
That's awesome.
What's going on?
Right.
Yeah.
But it was fun because a handful of people came over like, oh, what are you guys doing? Oh, we're shopping for Toy for Tots. Oh, really? Here's $20.
That's
Oh,
cool.
that's
And so I was
neat.
able to. It was awesome to kind of help out in that regard. So definitely want to branch out more is the kind of general answer, I guess.
Yeah.
So
So you said 3 of you. There's 2 here. Who's
Yep.
the third? Who's the third person?
so that's my partner. Her name is Jade. She is
Okay.
our treasurer / secretary.
Good. And does she have her own high end?
She does. So
I mean, I would assume if she's your partner,
Yep.
you're gonna say
Well,
you need the
so-
stakes high.
she lucked out because she's not 6'4", and so she can actually use a human jumpsuit.
Like a normal.
Yeah. So the cool thing with Ghostbusters is, I mean, there's been 3 different animated TV shows, 5 movies at this point in time, a handful of video games, the comics. I mean, there's a plethora to choose from. So she actually leaned more into the comic books.
Okay.
There's a character in the comic books named Kaylee Griffin, who is actually the one who runs Ray's bookstore when Ray's not there.
Okay.
And there's a particular arch where the main Ghostbusters get caught up, and then it's basically Kaylee Griffin, FBI agent, and a couple other of the Ghostbusters' friends who don the suits and go bust ghosts. Well, Kaylee's jumpsuit's a dark blue, so
Oh.
Jade's is full regalia, all the insignias, but dark blue.
Nice. Fun. So when it comes to, so you do the events
Yep.
for kids, the Ghostbusters give, things like that. Let's talk about the paranormal, about ghosts, because we have a lot of that kind of history,
Yep.
lore of that in Great Falls, wherever you fall in whatever you believe about that. Tell me about, do you also like, you said you like paranormal, like ghost hunting stuff, or do you just like putting the
Okay, if I take
garb
this.
on?
Go for
yeah.
it.
Yeah, actually, I do. I actually have my own personal Great Falls ghost story.
Ooh, okay. Let's hear it. If
I-
you're willing to share.
I
Yes.
am absolutely glad to share. I shot up as a kid, so I've been 6'3", 6'4" since I was 14.
Yeah, nice.
Um,
I have
so-
not had that problem. Yeah.
well, if I could give you some.
Right. Meet in the middle.
Yeah. So I actually volunteered at local haunted houses in Halloween because I was 6'3" and
Yeah.
fit
Yeah.
a Jason jumpsuit really well. So I think it was my sophomore, junior year of high school. I volunteered at the old jail haunted
Yes.
house.
Ooh.
That's across from the courthouse. Like
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, spooky place.
And should be open more often,
I
if
wish
you
it
ask
was.
me. But
Yes, I've
Yes.
been yearning to go back
Agreed.
since this happened.
it is still just a beautiful building right across from the courthouse on 4th Street and like 2nd, 3rd Avenue
South,
north.
Yep.
For our listeners, you can still stand there and look at it. But okay, you're
Yeah.
inside
But
the
yeah,
old
I'm
prison.
inside, and the
jail.
volunteers are given basically free reign to run about as long as we're respectfully trying to
Sure.
scare the visitors.
Yeah.
So I actually found a two-way mirror that was probably a former interrogation room, and ducked behind that, thinking I could just pound my hands on there whenever the lights would flicker, get
Yeah.
spooky ghost hand effects. Well, I went in there, and there was a stairway to my left, completely empty, just pitch black, behind it. And I go looking for a light switch, couldn't find one. When I look back up the top of the stairs, there's an opaque humanoid form.
Ooh.
Basically like a Facebook icon.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
almost no feet, but just standing there.
Unanimous human. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
And
my.
I'm like, hey, anybody there?
Yeah.
Just thinking it's another scare or something.
Yeah.
And I look to the door again, and it's popped down 2 stairs.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Yeah, so even though I was young, I'd seen enough PG-13 horror movies
Yeah.
to know one more look, and if they don't respond, I'm out of that room.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when I looked away, it had been down another stair. Still couldn't see any legs, just a humanoid shape.
Oof.
And I got out of Dodge. I
Yeah.
went to another scare area.
You're like, you got this covered, don't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Figure.
You're good.
Yeah.
You're
But-
good here.
Yeah.
I'll move to another option.
Like you're saying, I have desperately been wanting us to do some kind of promotional ghost
Yeah.
hunt there
Yeah.
again.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have my own experience there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because, no feet, no legs. Really wondering how you're getting down the stairs, pal.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
and just opaque. Like
Yeah.
I'm seeing through it.
Yeah.
But the silhouette's still there. So
Yeah. Not a fan of that kind of stuff.
Did you get like chills? Did it feel cool? Like what?
it just
It was just terrifying.
yeah, it just was spooky and a shape I could see through, but was still somehow moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
a lot of questionable things happening there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
so
Yeah.
I've gone through cycles of trying to logic it out. Was it a gas leak or something? But
Yeah.
someone else would have detected that with all the visitors that night.
I mean, you would hope so. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, ever since then I wanted to return, and I've talked about it with James.
Oh, yeah.
If it ever got opened up again to the public,
Yeah.
we would love to
Let's
take
go.
video and recording equipment.
Yeah.
You would have to go in your regalia.
Oh,
though.
Oh, yeah.
yes,
Oh,
100%, 100%.
The
I
whole
mean,
deal.
Yeah.
Would only make sense.
Right.
Maybe more would show up then. They'd be like, oh, we got some friendly folk here.
Yeah, maybe if we get the word out through this,
Right, there you
someone
go.
might reach out to us and give
Yeah.
us permission to go
There
in
you
for
go.
an evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is one of the buildings I've never been in. I want to go in every building and
Yeah.
just walk around in them.
Oh yeah.
And
Especially buildings that got like second, third, fourth floors. Any opportunity I have that you're just going to let me wander around,
Yeah.
I'm for it.
and I don't know if you knew this, but there is an underground tunnel system where bootleggers used to travel.
Yep.
I have heard
I have
this.
Beneath
heard
downtown.
Downtown. Yes.
I used to work at Jackson Hewitt a few years ago before they moved to a new location, and they had that office down on Central, which is now law office.
yeah.
Right before we closed down, they let us do just a free tour, and there is underground tunnels beneath that building,
Yeah.
and even like a full TV cooking show set underground.
Whoa.
It's so bizarre, and I would love to explore more stuff like that in our town.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
I would love there to be an effort to just open up the underground tunnels and do tours like other communities
Right.
do.
Yeah.
Show the history behind the tunnels and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would probably be a bit of a liability though, because they are thin tunnels.
Yeah.
Like I had
I
to
think we're fine.
fully go sideways and squeeze in my gut.
Shimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much history that exists that's a little bit more covered that
Oh, especially in this town.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Have you any paranormal experiences for
Nothing
you?
quite as fun as that.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to, going back to being downtown. I used to live downtown. Used to manage a building downtown, and I'm sure there are some ghosts in the 300 block. One of the buildings I used to manage over there. Same thing. You can see the tunnels going all over the place, and there'd be situations that'd be down there. You could hear knocking that shouldn't be happening. Voices you couldn't quite make out, stuff like this, which could have been somebody in the apartments upstairs, and it came through a vent shaft or something. But there was nothing from the upstairs connected downstairs, so just a lot of weird stuff like that. But nothing, coherent enough to be like, yes, this is I'm being possessed.
And there was some weird stuff with the security camoras when you were managing that place.
Yeah, there was
that.
always something a little off. Flicker here, missing pixel there, which could easily be glitchy cameras. But again, that entire area downtown is spooky.
Yeah.
one of the bigger premises of the Ghostbusters is the possession by a demon. What is your thoughts on if that's a thing that actually happens?
Oh.
I mean, I was raised Catholic, so I haven't entirely ruled it out. I haven't seen it in person. I would be very interested in studying it. I
Yeah.
have studied it a little bit, but not in person.
Yeah, jury's still out for me, but I've seen people walking around in -20 in shorts and a tank top. So I mean, something
that was
You're
clearly
me.
is set-
something, yeah.
That was me, James.
Like, something's going on weird.
I have heat intolerance, James.
Yeah, I'm often being told to put on a coat, and I'm like, you know what? Until you crawl inside this body and you know what the temperature is, I don't need to be told when to put on a coat.
I feel
We'll
you.
just see you two wandering around downtown in shorts. And
Yep.
But the funny part is, I did put on a coat on Friday night,
You
so
did,
and you
which was-
saw it. So
bizarre. Never seen it in my life. Yeah.
interesting things that happen. Maybe I'm steps away from becoming possessed.
Yeah.
Well,
You know
who
somebody.
to call.
Yeah.
How can people get involved with you or follow what you're up to? Or
So our most prevalent face is on Facebook. We do have a website as well because, again, Facebook is fantastic in its own right, but IP automatic strikes will take the site down every once in a while. It's every year we see a handful of franchises go. But yeah, Facebook is our main place. We're on Instagram, TikTok, and we do have a Facebook or website, greatfallsghostbusters.com.
cool.
So
Yeah.
Well, this has been enlightening.
Yeah. Are there other Ghostbuster franchises in Montana?
not formally. So we are the only
Oh.
one right now,
Okay.
and smack dab in the middle of the state too.
Yeah.
So
Go Great Falls.
Right.
I'd love to hear that. Yeah.
But
Can
we would love
people-
to see more.
Yeah.
Can people become members of your organization?
So we're working on our bylaws because again we are 501 now, so we have to
Yeah.
legal T's and I's to dot and cross and all that. But we are working on our bylaws. We're going to make that official here soon. We probably won't be doing anything until probably around December, January, because Halloween has all of our other resources taken up. But
Okay.
I mean, we probably wouldn't say no to volunteers if they want to assist us
yeah,
for the
for
Halloween
sure,
events.
because we've got 2 major events, like I said, that we're going to be looking at all
It's-
hands on deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there like if people show up in their outfit and they're like, I want to be a part of it, and be like, you're gonna need a better outfit than that, or
So-
is there any judginess?
We
that
may have different
happens
opinions
with
on
this?
this.
Yeah. So
I mean, you
saw
show
that
up with
happen.
your T-shirt and you get the like from
Yep.
the kids. So.
Yeah. Oh, and I love pointing out to kids, recognizing their Halloween costume,
Yep.
that you get
Yeah.
a special little spark of joy in a
Yep.
kiddo whenever
Yeah.
they're wearing something odd or
Yeah.
wearing a cheap costume.
Yeah.
And I've been there. I was
Yeah.
there as a kid a couple of times. People didn't recognize my costume, and
Yeah.
when they do, it means a lot to a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, overall, the main thing is as long as you got a jumpsuit, that's the main thing we're looking for. Just so we have kind of a cohesive group thing going on, but. We don't want to be gatekeeper in the sense of, oh, well, you don't have the right jumpsuit. Sorry, you can't come with us. So, there's a little bit of, skin in the game, for lack of a better word, but we're not going to,
Yeah.
tell someone flat out no.
Yeah. And that's something we're hashing out in the bylaws.
Yep.
Sure.
Personally, I'm okay if a volunteer wants to come in like the Walmart jumpsuit.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. Yep.
Yeah. As long as they have the right mindset about
Yeah.
it.
And
Exactly,
they're
yeah.
respectful of the kids, and yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Not that I am going to be asking for membership, but maybe there should be an application and there should be a test on your knowledge about Ghostbusters
Ooh.
to get in.
I would fail right now.
I'm not against that idea.
I mean, we really need people committed to the cause. So.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. But they're on a more serious note. We will do background checks and stuff like that
Sure.
because again, we deal with a
do
lot of
stuff with
kids, and
kids.
so
Yep,
we want to make sure we're
makes
doing
sense.
everything
That's
right. But
reassuring. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the safety of the children is extremely important to
Yep.
us.
Yep, that's the first part of our bylaws we're going to be fleshing out is making sure that everything that we can to keep everybody safe, involved, all that jazz is
Good.
yeah.
Yeah. That's great. What was I? Oh, are like the shirt that you're wearing, Chris. Like, can anybody buy Ghostbusters
Ooh,
merch, or
merch.
is that specifically
Great Falls
for
Ghostbusters
the club?
merch.
Kind of funny. We've been looking at getting shirts and stuff going here, but kind of stumbled across another fun thing that
Yeah.
the franchises have. So like we were mentioning earlier, every franchise has their own unique patch. So a lot of people will actually collect those patches from various groups.
Oh.
So like the firehouse in Tribeca, New York, where they did the exterior shots, is a functional firehouse right now. People will just send in their Ghostbusters patches, and there's a giant board above the office right inside the door
cool.
with all the patches. And Great Falls is prominently on that board, by the way.
I love it.
Well done. Well
Yeah.
done,
Yep.
guys.
Same thing goes for the headquarters in LA. We're on that board as well. But we do sell patches. We do trade patches, and we're working on getting trading cards going as well.
Okay.
There was a Ghostbuster out of Ireland, goes by the name of Green-Haired Ghostbuster.
Okay.
He decided, the franchises need a trading card system, and so he set it up, and there's some
That's
400
fun.
plus trading cards for various groups, various people, and so we'll have those as well. So we have those as a collectible of sorts.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's super fun. Okay. Well, if you ever branch out on shirts,
Yeah,
Like-
and
Yeah.
that's definitely been something we've been discussing. Like if we, that's a legal thing with Sony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking if we use it
That's
for
true. Yeah, that's
fundraising
true.
for rather than personal gain, I
Yep.
think we might be able to sell
That's
the
fair.
shirts, but we'd
Exactly.
have to get it checked
yeah,
with
now
Ghost
that
Corps.
you're all official. For
Guess
things,
maybe you
gotta-
need to
yeah.
just become a member, and
Yeah.
then maybe you'd get one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
You're gonna need to study.
I'm gonna need to go back and rewatch the movie again. That's my first step. Yeah. Also, another idea. I feel like it'd be fun if you guys dressed up in your regalia and like just at midnight run around downtown like I almost got him. I almost got just like running around.
So-
down-
Funny
like
story
when the
about that.
bars let out. Just like yeah.
I've wanted to do that for a while. So again, going back to that Discord I was talking about with the other 501 groups, somebody mentioned in there, like, what do you guys do for, team building, camaraderie?
Yeah.
And we're going to have to steal this idea because it's fantastic. One of the guys was saying that they'll go in full jumpsuit and just go to a random bar. And then people come and are like, well, you're just like a Ghostbusters. Like, dude, we've had a long night. we've had three free flowing vapors around we've caught. Just give us a day. Please leave us alone.
yeah.
And just really
Just
go
here to
all handy
rest.
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're off shift.
I think that's great. That's fantastic. I think, yeah, that should be a thing. You guys should be available for hire for stuff like that too. That would be
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
Well, we've done some small, things around town.
We've worked with the local movie theater
Yeah.
when they've been releasing the last
Yep.
2 or 3 Ghostbusters movies. We've gone in uniform for the
Yep.
first screening.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And the kids love it.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
We got so many. They were interrupting us during the movie, excited to see us in uniform. It was
I still
kind of
remember-
adorable.
I still remember the last time we went. I think it was Frozen Empire. There was those 3 people in front of us. They turned like, "Oh God, I didn't realize there were Ghostbusters here."
Well, we're
That's
trying to keep you
awesome.
safe while you
Yeah.
watch the movie.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we also, again, another thing the Irish did is they had a pass a trap thing going on, where it was basically, each franchise grabs a trap from off screen on one side, says a Happy Christmas message, and then passes it off to the other side of the screen for the next group. So we did that at the Sip and Dip
Oh,
because
okay.
I mean, like it's a
Nice.
literally world famous bar. Like,
Yeah.
what better place to put that at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got help from a mermaid.
Yep.
Well,
Perfect.
those mermaids are pretty helpful.
Oh yeah.
Maybe there's an opportunity too. Because going back to Jurassic Park again. The Great Falls Symphony is doing in January. I'm so excited. I have it on my calendar to get
Ooh.
tickets when they release.
yeah.
They're
Watch
watching
the
the movie
movie.
with the live orchestra.
That'd be fantastic.
And I'm thinking there could be an opportunity with Ghostbusters for that. You
Yeah.
guys could be there.
Yeah.
They could do sound effects and stuff. And yeah.
Well, and we've been looking into options like that. So June is Ghostbusters Day, and what
Okay.
it is it's anniversary of the movie,
yeah.
and it's a huge thing in New York. They'll close on the entire street. They bring
Yeah.
in the old cast. They try to bring in food trucks and all this last year around, but you're having the wrong paperwork and all that jazz at the wrong times. But we've been wanting to get a showing of the Ghostbusters movie somewhere in town
Yeah.
to kind of
Ooh.
celebrate in our own little way in town.
That would be fun too.
I have ideas.
Look forward to that happening.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we've been
super
trying the movie theater. We've been trying what used to be the classic 50s.
Yeah.
They've got a big bar area
They
with
do,
multiple
don't they?
screens and recliners.
Oh, that's right.
Well,
They
and
do.
we might be, again, we're partnering up with Lewis and Clark for their Spooktacular.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're looking to potentially have Ghostbusters being shown in their theater
Yeah.
when we have that going on too. So
Ah.
It would
that nice little
also
theater.
make sense at Kellergeist, named Ghost in the Cellar, where
ooh yeah.
Yeah.
And they've got
They
the
would-
big
they've got a
movie
screen.
screening
Yep.
they're
thing
said to
stuff
be
now.
haunted. Their drink is literally named Ghost, so there
Yeah.
That
could
could
be
be
good
fun.
That
opportunity
building
there,
is
too.
spooky.
Uh-huh.
I've
Yeah.
been there a few times.
Yeah.
And toured around.
It's
Yep.
got some history. Yeah. Well, I'm excited about all these options for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Well, keep us posted on
Yeah,
all the
please.
next things that you do. We'd be
Yeah.
happy to share with our travelers and people about the fun things that are happening. I love that you're involved in our community and have such a mission to give back. That's amazing. I'm so happy to find more people who love our town.
Oh yeah, we do.
And I really appreciate you taking the time to come in and talk and share what's been happening, share your passion with us
Yeah.
all. It's been amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
and I appreciate you guys having us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank
It's been a
you.
blast.
Absolutely.
So, folks, until we see your bright, smiling, happy, healthy faces in our fine city, we do hope you're creating amazing memories with your friends and family wherever you might be. See you soon.
We Are No Damn Experts is the recorded claims from Great Falls, Montana, covering what you need to know about this amazing damn town. Damn, that felt good.